All right, folks, John Rush here, my son Richard Rush behind the camera today. This is the review of the 2016 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. Now, for those of you that are watching this review, you're thinking, gosh, just a few videos down, you guys have already done a TRD Tacoma. Yes, we did, but that was a TRD Pro. So this is a TRD Sport, about $3,000 less money than what the other Tacoma that we reviewed already was. So this one comes in around $35,000. The other one was $38,000. Most of you are saying, well, what's the difference, John? Just options. Really, that's really what it comes down to. The truck itself is the same truck. It's just some option differences. Go to Toyota's website, look at all the different options that are there between the TRD Sport and the TRD Pro. We'll give you what some of those are now as we walk around the vehicle. But as we come around the front, again, Tacoma, all new 2016. They've given the truck a complete, facelift, gone through it from front to back. It's a great looking vehicle. It's won many awards. It really, really looks good. It's a good, solid truck, just like Tacoma has always been known for. You're just not going to go wrong, buying a Tacoma. This is the double cab version, as you can see. So it's got the larger, back seat room, which we'll get into here in just a minute. This has the composite interior bed, which is really a nice feature. And real quick, while we're walking around, just to speed things up, it does have the easy lift tailgate, which I really love. It works fantastic. One thing, though, that we noted in the last review on this, and a lot of you agreed with us, Toyota, this lock back here should lock with the rest of the truck, and it does not. You've got to literally take the key out, come back here, unlock and lock the tailgate. This should be an automatic locking, just like a lot of your competitors do. Outside of that, guys, this truck is really pretty much the same as the other review we did. I encourage you, we did a lot more in-depth on that TRD Pro. This again is the TRD Sport Tacoma. Let's hop through some of the interior and we'll show you some of the features, some of the differences between this and the TRD Pro. All right, we're now in the back seat. Again, 2016 Toyota Tacoma. This is the double cab. And one thing I don't think we did in the last review of the TRD Pro, again, this is the TRD Sport, these compartments that are back here, they do open and close. Jack, of course, you can see over on that side, which, again, you have to have your spare tire and such. They store that inside this compartment. Okay, one thing we didn't show in the last review also that somebody noticed, and we should have done this, I apologize, we didn't do it in the last review. This seat does store flat for flat storage. So I've already got the headrest. You pull it out of here. There's a couple of buttons you push. You pull it out. It actually has holes here where you actually can stick that down. Pull the lever, folds down, and you have nice flat storage across with some little cubby holes back here in the back where you can actually hook some grocery bags, things like that. So it's a really nice, versatile back seat. Again, I apologize we didn't show that in the last review. We should have. And all of these have room for the headsets here. I mean, again, to speed things up in this video, we didn't do them all, but you can see how all of this would fold flat. You'd have a really nice flat compartment back here. Works out fantastic. All right, folks, now I'm in the front seat. We're going to take a quick drive, finish up the review. Again, 2016 Tacoma TRD Sport, not TRD Pro. Some of the differences in the Pro you'll even notice on the interior from the last review. All of the bezels, everything surrounding the dash, all one color, uniform across the front. The TRD Pro offsets some of the colors, the bezels around the infotainment system and so on, just gives it a little bit different look. You'll have to be the one to decide, is it worth $3,000 extra for some of those options on the Pro versus the Sport. Virtually everything else in here is almost identical. This one, though, a single climate control, and I'm going from memory. Richard, I don't think the last one, I think it was dual climate control in the last truck, was it not? Yes, he's shaking his head, yes. So dual climate control on the TRD Pro. All of the rest of the infotainment system, by the way, Toyota, great job, good upgrades on this. We talk about that all the time. You guys have done a fantastic job on that. As I put it in reverse, you'll notice no dynamic grid lines, not a deal killer. You can see the trailer ball, so if you're going to back up into a trailer, you can, but there is no dynamic grid lines, not a deal killer. The rest of this truck, what can I say about it? It's functional. That's the biggest thing about Tacoma. Longevity, function, durability, that's what this truck is all about, and you can also go take it off-roading if you want to. So let me go for a drive real quick. We'll be quiet, let you hear some of the interior noise, or lack thereof. Truck is quiet. The V6, of course, gives you great power. This truck is, again, I think we mentioned this in the last review, this particular engine, it's not a powerhouse when you first get on it, but once you get the RPM up in this particular engine, it runs fantastic. It's a little deceiving. You kind of think, gosh, this thing doesn't have a lot of power. Once you get your foot into it and you really get the RPMs going, the truck actually runs extremely well, and we average somewhere in the low 20s with this particular vehicle on fuel economy. Vehicle works great. Tacoma, Toyota, you've done a great job. It's a home run. I think we said it even in our opinion portion on the TRD Pro, which we love the TRD versions of these trucks, by the way. So Toyota, you've done a great job on that. I really like the way they've done that. TRD, Toyota Racing Development, is what that stands for. Great truck. Go drive this thing. Check it out at your local Toyota dealer. When you do, let them know that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.